G'day YouTubers, and thank you for tuning in to today's video on YouTube. This one's actually going to be a bit of a shorter one because I need to head back to the hand-drawn stores or the Northfield Trade Centre. I do apologise for that. Obviously, it is a bit of a bummer when you have to really make videos or content that's relatively short, but I'm actually quite curious of how my backyard garden is doing at the moment here. Usually I tend to start one of these intros where I just walk past by the tool shed. Well, actually, there's about one or two of these, and then, hey, guess what? That's probably about it, isn't it? But anyways, so let me just summarize of what I've got so far. There's a lot of look at the plastic. And of course, yes, if you remember that knockoff Thomas toy I've just smashed up in that crazy video that I did, that was actually very wonderful doing that. Okay, so basically, not much I can really see apart from the dead nasturtiums and that mint that I've just ripped apart with like something else. Okay, so there's actually quite a lot of different things around this whole, let's just say this whole backyard garden. And yes, it has gone relatively cold because obviously we're sort of flip-flopping away from spring to winter. I don't know what's going on with spring at the moment. Isn't it funny that we're getting a bit of a hint that cold weather is actually on the cards actually? Yes, it seems like, who knows, I wonder how long this cold weather is going to be pretty much lasting. I don't know. I really think that's going to pretty much last for a bit of a short period of time. I would say midweek. And the wind is hustling like mad. It is actually a windy day, so we're getting autumnal / wintry sort of vibes. And as you can see, the seasons do sort of change. It's like 4 seasons in one day instead of 1 year, which is actually kind of funny to know. But anyways, let me just have a look. Of course, there's a lot of noisy birds outside. I can hear sounds of long-tailed tits, wrens, and other birds, I'll probably guess. I think that is a long-tailed tit. Okay, I'm pretty sure there's about 1 or 2 of them. I can just see there's one here. Okay, I can see the other one there as well. Pretty nice seeing a few birds right over in the backyard garden. And that one's off. Don't think it's their official nest. But I'd like to probably have a bit of a tour around and see what it looks like. So, we've got a lot of mint and other weeds or meadows which have been completely dried out. And there's a big dandelion cluster, or cluster as I like to call it, I don't know why I call it cluster. Maybe it's because I'm a bit dyslexic because of a sudden accent syndrome or something like that, which I can't really discuss. It reminds me of that certain British person. There was like some sort of British lady or something. I think it was kind of weird. I won't probably delve into that subject about that British lady who overall developed some sort of weird Chinese accent. I don't know. Right, let me just go ahead and start traversing across through this backyard garden in a nonchalant and very perceivable way. So yes, we've got a lot of dead nasturtiums. Quite amazing when you start to see it. And I'm actually hearing seagulls in the background here, eh? Yeah, it's actually the breeding season for many birds. And yes, spring is on the cards, as I said earlier on before. And yes, of course, I can start to see a whole bunch of mint, which all look like that. And yeah, I've also, as you can see, the mint have actually, as you can see, the mint complexion, as you can see, they've already have just started to die out just because I've plucked them out. Yes, it's a bit of a big contrast whenever you think about me killing out all of the mint so that I can make space for my meadows. I haven't been digging that much because obviously it has gone relatively quite cold, so I'm waiting for the days to get a bit warmer and also a little bit longer, which is also quite good news because, hey, as we go up towards summertime, there's a lot much more opportunities for me to come along and plant whatever the hell am I going to really grow. And of course, yes, I can start to see, hey, there's another plant here. There's this nasty weed-looking thing that I've just sussed out. I don't know if that's a very good way to appropriately say that. And there's a wren that's just chirping in the background. Maybe it's an alarm call or a mating call. I don't know what the hell am I talking about. And yes, since it's windy outside, I'm off to probably head back inside because I need to get myself ready for my trip. And that trip is more than just the hand-drawn stores at the Northfield Trade Centre, which is probably explains to me why Tuesday is more of a Monday. And it's also one of these sorts of days where I feel like productivity is at the edge of a very crippling time. And I think Tuesdays for me are actually one of the worst days to really hit for me because you get that one moment and then all of a sudden when you start to get hit on the Tuesday, all of a sudden, bang. I think the very last thing I'd probably say is another month's off away from that place, and that's final. I mean, good God, I really need to find a good place to try and, or should I just say, I need to find a good vacation just to pretty much take away from the day, you know. That would have been fairly awesome, wouldn't it? Right, yeah, I think it's actually getting quite blustery outside, and I think it might probably rain here, so I wouldn't be staying that long, obviously. Yes, it's looking really worse for weather, I suppose. So it's very bad. We're going back into this sort of weird 4 seasons in one day sort of scenario. Yet again, we're going all the way back to winter, aren't we? Even though we're still stuck in spring, aren't we? Yes, we are in spring, but why the hell doesn't winter always seem to bounce back again? Or should I just say boomerang back again? Right, I need to go ahead and reciprocate back to my house to get myself ready. Yes. Right, I should probably get myself ready and go back to work. It's a bummer. Right, I should probably leave this video here. Sorry if that video has gone rough and ready, all over in the place. If you really enjoyed this video, please give this video a good like, subscribe for more videos in the future. As always, thanks so much for watching, and bye for now.